to the end of the season versus at the beginning of the season.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Young. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Rivers in at the 2. And the Raptors with the ball after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, that's a real nice-looking deep three-ball there.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Kuzma. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And for the most part, I really felt like they were just locked in and really aggressive.
Well, we know those guys can score, but that night, it was the execution, the ability to finish plays. It was next level.
Young with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Kuzma passes to Rivers. Here is Skinny, defended by Young. Here's Skinny, the good-looking
Skinny.
Skinny's got 5.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Now here's Prince. He had 10 points in the win against Cleveland. Here's Valanciunas. Over Thompson. Valanciunas, good.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
The pass to Covington. Thompson finds DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Taurean Prince.
You look at the way DeRozan has improved since entering the league. Vastly different player. Came in mostly as a driver and a dunker. Has become a complete shooting guard, and he's a fantastic leader on the offensive end as well.
Now here's Prince. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Really impressive. Prince has put in the work to diversify his offense. More comfortable now from mid-range.
Here is Skinny. It's a 3-point game. Here's DeRozan against Charlotte. He was really on his game.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Rivers in the corner. To the right side. Kuzma kicks to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Threading the needle right there. Rivers does a good job of executing with the pass.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Skinny.
Skinny.
Yes. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Here is Skinny after Taurean Prince's bucket. Outside DeRozan. Shot from the top of the key. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And you see the coach saying, no, no, no. Then yes, yes, yes.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 3. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Toronto has possession following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Skinny the pass to Thompson. Yep, it counts. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
Really good hands. Thompson catches the ball well in traffic, then right up in rhythm.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Valanciunas.
Tristan Thompson, his wingspan bothering that shot.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Here is Skinny. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Hornets. Good.
Skinny.
Skinny's got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Rivers against Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Kuzma. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the game to go. Toronto trailing. Here is Skinny. He's got 9. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Toronto has possession. Rivers against Caldwell Pope. At the top of the key, Thompson. He dishes it to Covington. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And that one, good.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
Here is Skinny. Pass to Covington. All alone. And the Raptors miss again.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
The Hawks leading by 3. And Smitty, you had perhaps some of your best seasons while a member of the Atlanta Hawks. What was it like being the face of this franchise during that time?
You know, I was proud to have led this team to so many playoff trips. It was fantastic being an Atlanta Hawk. It was also fun representing this team in all.
Here is Skinny. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Taurean Prince saying, not on my watch. Spectacular D.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Prince out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Young, and it's Rivers in at the 2. Here is Skinny, defended by Young. Here is Skinny. He's got 9. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
It's blocked. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Skinny's got 12.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide-open teammate.
And Young kicks to Kuzma. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. From deep three-point range, and again, Toronto with the triple.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Young with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. His drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Pass to Valanciunas. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here is Skinny, defended by Young. Buries the long-range jumper. And that's now 21 points for Skinny.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
To the middle. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Prince.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense. Force them to close off the lane.
Here's Skinny. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, when it comes to getting fans out of their seats, the crossover dribble does it every time. It's so fun to watch. Who are some of the best doing that, you think, Steve?
You know, Kyrie Irving,
Yes.
Steph Curry, Chris Paul, John Wall, James Harden, Jamal Crawford. Those are the guys and names that just stand out. Those are the guys that make the Smitty's top 5 plays under the rim.
Irving's handle is just phenomenal, I think, don't you?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think he's the top of his class.
Adams.
Die!
And this is the game
Adams.
letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
And here's Young. He has 6. Passes it to Kuzma to the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. Toronto leading by 3. To the inside. It's tipped. Young against Covington. Feeds to Rivers. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Rivers has got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Skinny, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And the foul on Skinny. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
And Prince comes to help. Here's Covington, and the layup's good off the glass. Covington's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Young kicks to Valanciunas. It's Rivers on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here is Skinny, defended by Young. And Young comes over to help. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Prince, right side. Got a piece of it. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Skinny.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards. And his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
He kicks it to DeRozan. The pass to Skinny. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Alexander, no luck. The Hawks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Prince, the pass to Young. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. On defense, the Raptors. Now Rivers. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
The quick feet of DeRozan really helped him as he was able to take away space and contest that shot.
Here is Skinny, defended by Young. And the shot goes.
Skinny!
And now it's up to 25 points for Skinny.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Young kicks to Prince. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter. Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Pass to Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steve, we're seeing a lot of big contracts that include a no-trade clause. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's the plan for the second half tonight?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
Okay.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside. Well, for Toronto. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks.
Well, they faced an all-out aerial assault, bombs everywhere. But they're still in position to win this game. But they were bombed from deep all half long, Ernie. They need to revamp the perimeter approach on defense. They don't need to take everything away, but they got to make it hard.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
Raptors leading by 3. Robert Covington out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's DeRozan.
Skinny.
Skinny in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots. You are in rhythm.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 5-point game. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Kuzma.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Here he is doing it again.
Toronto shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here is Skinny, defended by Young. And the
Skinny.
finish it off. A beauty.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yes, indeed. The D thought they had him, but he still found a way to get it done.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. Good season for him last year. 17th in field goal percentage and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And a guy who rarely takes a bad shot. I love the way he plays, completely unselfish with the basketball. I think he'd rather pass it off than take a bad shot. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Boston Celtics. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Sacramento Kings.
And you know, for that Pistons game, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Here is Skinny, defended by Young. Pass to Covington from the arc. But they recover it. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the 3 ball is good. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
When you look at his career attempts from 3, DeRozan has really ramped up over the past couple of years.
Here's Kuzma, and good that time.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
Here's Skinny, and again, Toronto with the triple.
Picking up from where he left off. I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Young passes to Kuzma. Young against Covington.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 4 rebounds in this game. Young taking his time here. Ball's knocked loose. 14 feet away, and he connects with the jumper. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he's set to fire.
Inside, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
Well, Steve, to play in the NBA, you need to be in peak shape. Talk about your diet and workout regimen back when you were in the game?
I will give myself an A+ for workout regimen back in the day, Kevin.
Wow.
And then that diet part, I would say C-.
That was a D.
Yeah, you got it right. I would say a D. I try to give myself a little credit and say C-. I would say I love to see right now the cross workouts right now with guys doing Pilates, yoga, swimming. They're trying different things.
Good on the three-point shot. Skinny's got 39.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
And Young kicks to Kuzma. Here's Valanciunas. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes it to Covington. Puts up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Skinny, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Adams in for DeMar DeRozan. Poked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. You take a look at Skinny, one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
So it's Atlanta now, trailing here by 8. Now here's Rivers, takes the 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. From deep, here's Ajinça. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Skinny. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
For the game, shooting 5 of 7 at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. It's been quite a game for Skinny.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Here's Valanciunas. 10 points for him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Covington against Young. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for Toronto.
And their guards have been the difference makers. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that backcourt. Those guys have been running.
Skinny!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that was
Skinny!
Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Tipped away. There's the pass to Kuzma. It's Prince on the wing. Will it go? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The strength of Prince. We talk about it. Powers through contact, finishes. That's a big-time play.
Alexander's checked in for Robert Covington.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
Just 5 to shoot. Holiday finds Adams. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Alexander. And it's off from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 12. And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. It just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
Here's Skinny. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Trae Young.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Raptors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And Toronto making a change here. Cummings is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Garrett's checked in.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Here is Skinny, defended by Young. The 15-footer. That one a little long. The Hawks trail by 10. And the foul on Skinny. And that'll be his third foul so far. One. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Cummings passes to Skinny. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Austin Rivers. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Young, and it's Prince in at the small forward.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet. This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Kuzma's got 15 points here in the second half.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry.
Here is Skinny, defended by Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Skinny.
Skinny!
Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. It's deflected. It's stolen by Cummings. Pass to Covington. It's up a 3. Drills it from outside. And now it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
The defense disrespecting his range. He goes ahead and buries it.
Rivers kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Valanciunas. And that one is good.
Those are the plays where you see the strength of Valanciunas. The contact didn't bother him at all.
Here is Skinny, defended by Young. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Over Valanciunas. That one wide left.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Skinny the pass to Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
He's off on the first.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Rivers dishes to Young. Toronto leading by 10. Here is Skinny. 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Trae Young. And the first one at the line is good. The NBA is so financially stable right now, Steve. What's it been like watching this growth for the league overall?
You know, I've loved it because I think the partnership has been phenomenal. The league is growing both for players and also organization. They've done a nice job of getting a chance to hammer out some of these issues to making it worthwhile financially for the league and also financially for the players.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. First one falls for him.
I love how hard he's playing, really since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
The Hawks trail by 14. Kicks it to Rivers. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Atlanta again missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Stolen by Rivers. Wide open look. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
DeRozan bounce pass. Thompson up top. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Skinny. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
On the free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Kuzma. Drops in the tray. Kuzma's got 11 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Out to DeRozan. Shot clock at 3. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. It's stolen by DeRozan. Caldwell Pope kicks to Covington. He trains the quick shot. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Passes it to Young. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Toronto leading by 12. Here is Skinny. Got a piece of it. Kuzma with it.
Skinny!
Avalanche.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And Kuzma slams it in.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here is Skinny, defended by Young, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 15-point game. He kicks it to Valanciunas. To the inside, Covington with the steal. And there's the pass to Skinny. The dish to DeRozan. Here is Skinny, defended by Young. Here's Thompson. Yep, it counts.
Refining his skill set inside. You see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
It's deflected. Covington with the steal. Here's Skinny. Finished off the break. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
And there's the feed to Prince. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here is Skinny, defended by Young. That one goes. Counted. 15 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Atlanta calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Skinny.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Skinny.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Raptors leading by 18. Trying to get open is Thompson. Rebound Atlanta. Prince has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kuzma. Kicks it to Rivers. Shots good from Young.
And the effortless shooting motion. Young's three-point jumper is just poetry in motion and has it on automatic.
Here is Skinny, defended by Young. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Count that one.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And Prince comes to help. A good look from DeRozan. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Raptors lead by 15. Rivers against Caldwell Pope. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
As solid as he's been, they're still behind. He needs help.
Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to DeRozan. Here is Skinny, defended by Young. Skinny the pass to DeRozan. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Toronto.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Skinny.
You know, the story of this game was his offensive production. It didn't matter what the defense threw at him. He just found ways to counter and led his team.
.29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. A baseline J.
Skinny!
He hits it again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And the point differential just too difficult to overcome.
This is where it stings. You just want to keep competing, but deep down, you know it's just not your night.
And here is Prince. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to.